What's up, guys? My name's Austin. We're back with the second part of the Privateer Builder series. Today we're going to show you guys a little bit around the shop. Fabry's going to walk you through some of our current builds, what we got going on, that kind of thing. And then we're going to go for a ride on one of our newer 18 Retrievers. So let's get into it. What's up, guys? Today we're here in the 18 Retriever, the world-renowned 18 Retriever. Everybody says it's their favorite privateer hull. So we're gonna do a little walkthrough video, show you what we had going on in this particular build. So follow us along. What do we got? 28 miles an hour, 4,800. Pretty good. 7 miles to the gallon. So the front of this boat is wide open. How this particular customer uses it is throws bean bags or a cooler up here for your seating. But then when you want to use it for fishing or duck hunting or whatever you're going to use the Retriever for, you've got plenty of open space up here. There is a small anchor locker up here in the front, so you can store your anchor, life jackets, other small stuff. But other than that, she's a blank canvas. You can kind of do whatever you want. Moving back, this is our medium console. This is a Stroudcraft console. It does have a hatch here on the front so that you can access all your rigging. Right now we've got all our gear in it and things like that. But it's really nice for the passengers up front so they can get to all their things right here without having to go around the back side of the console. This one is set up so you can put a cooler in the front. But we also do offer this console with a seat on it if that's something that you wanted. He did a short grab rail, no windshield on this particular boat, which I like the setup on a smaller boat. It's pretty nice. But yeah, just so moving back, we're pretty simple on electronics on this particular build. We've got a Garmin 94 SV, Fusion RA60 head unit with Fusion speakers, Suzuki mechanical throttle with the Suzuki digital gauge. We do have a blinker trim control right here for your jack plate. This one has an Atlas micro jacker on it. As far as leaning post goes, this is a custom aluminum leaning post from Monster Metal, specifically set up for this boat. Gives you both this console and leaning posts. I can't remember the exact dimensions, but gives you a lot of walk around room, so you can get by people and things like that. Spot for a cooler under the leaning post, which is a nice addition. And then on the back, this boat's pretty straightforward. Like I said, you've got the Atlas micro jacker, you've got a power pole blade on this boat, QM hydraulic steering, and you'll see here this white hose, that's just for your bilge hose coming out of the floor there. But outside of that, this boat's pretty bare bones, simple, built utilitarian and rugged, so you can kind of use it for whatever you want to. We are back with part 2 of the Privateer Builder series. This week we're going to pass it off to Fabry Stroud, the owner and founder of Stroudcraft Marine and Privateer, and follow them along and see what we got going on in the shop.
Oh, what's up, man? Building some pit carts for our guys out there with the rigging and stuff so we can fill them up and with rigging components ahead of time so we'll be ready to go once it's time to start building. Yeah, ought to help the production process a little bit. You want to ride down here and right here we got a 17 going to Florida water management, I think. She's about finished, getting the final rigging touches. Get cleaned up, get some decals. That's the first boat with a Mercury on it.
Can I get a more power bank?
So you're looking for Mercury, we got them now. Second one?
First water as an OEM.
That's right. First OEM engine we got from Mercury. Here we got the 28C Prowler, hull number 2. She's getting some Yamahas. They actually just got delivered today. Just going with two 250s. So hopefully we'll be getting those put on today or tomorrow. And she's just came back from the welding shop, got the hard top put on it, and so we can finish rigging all the radar, lights, speakers, all that stuff's going in the hard top. And then we'll get hatches and all that stuff in there. Out here, this one's a little different than the first one. Instead of a live well in this transom, we've got a fish box, just an ice box. A little bit different live well leaning post, and this one, the last one, had a leaning post, like a tall leaning post with a tackle station in the back, no live well. That's a 50-gallon. We've also got the electronics box in this one. That's an option we can do or not do, either way. And note, you might notice if you pay attention to our stuff, we didn't do the casting deck in this one. So it's just a anchor locker, wide open, set up for tuna fishing. You got a huge ice chest under here. I think it holds like 600 pounds of ice. And then we got the big coffin box there to put your fish in, dump ice on them. Yep, a lot of wires in there. So she'll be ready here soon. We'll be videoing her out on the water, I hope. Let's move on. This is 24 mold. We just pulled that 24 out of it. That is a surveying boat, first cabin boat for us here at Stroud Craft. And we've got a casting deck mold that's getting some modifications before it gets built for the 21 here. I can't remember what hole this is, maybe 6, something like that. It's getting close. It's getting faired out. Yep, I feel like that's right, the 621. Yeah. And it's getting this casting deck in the front of it, as have most of them that we built. Everybody seems to want the casting deck with the 2 bench seats in it. As you can see, we're modifying the cabin, extended at 18 inches. Don't ask for that option, it's real expensive. I'm just kidding. It's a lot of work. We definitely prefer not to have to do that if we don't have to, but it's got a special purpose. Hopefully get to do a video on that one day. And here we've got the second 17 going to Florida. This is the third one really, but Lee's getting the bulkhead set in it. Got the floor in her. The 3/4 inch Coosa in this floor as well. Same floor we do in all the big boats. So she's a sturdy little thing. That'll get the cap on it soon. We got the small parts right here we're getting built. We've got the coffin box, a smaller one that goes into 21. Getting that set up for hopefully a future build. We're kind of staying ahead on those small parts. We've got some consoles, leaning posts, and the door, the rear door for the cabin boat here. Gutter mold for the bilge gutters. All of our bilge gutters now are all glass. We make these separate and drop them in. So there's that door. And then we got the 18 staged up, ready to go. As soon as we get about 2 more boats out the door, we'll get started on that and move on to next year, 2025. If anybody's got any questions on anything, let us know in the comments or send us a message and we'll try to answer those questions in our next videos.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, I just talked to Travis, the Mercury guy, and he's available right now if you want to give him a ring.
Okay.
And this right here, this is the ding water. Dawson, who is your least favorite employee?
Gotta be Walker.